Sonam Wangchuk removed by the Delhi police for the Jantar Mantar. It is basically for the peaceful protest which is going for the 1 month, and it is against for the government when the UC need paper leak, and at least 1 month protest. The main agenda and main aim of the CJP protest is resignations of the education minister Dharmendra Pradhan. They only demanded for the resignation of the Dharmendra Pradhan, and the government is not any respond about the CJP protest. But the whole country is just looking for the CJP protest, because it is the protest, not only the political favorable, but is also for the a student which is facing for the last 3 and 4 years. Basically, it is happening in the different estates have the leak of papers, like the state government, and also for the central government paper, like the neat paper, which is also leak in 2026 and 2024, which is also we have seen. The protest is just the intention for them, and it is just for the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. But the challenges which is emerging for the this protest, which is very crucial to know about the protest which is going for 1 month, and we just think about this type of protest is only for the favorable for the only one demand, and it's ideologically. But the aspect of different opposition leaders which is going for the Jantar Mantar, and they will just seeking their own रोटी. जो भी अपोजिशन लीडर है, ज़्यादातर मैक्सिमम जाकर वहाँ पर अपना रोटी सेक रहे हैं, जो कि बहुत सारे ऐसे पेरेंट्स हैं जिनको अच्छा नहीं लगा, जो देश में बेसिकली दोज पेरेंट हु इज़ ऑल्सो सपोर्टिंग फॉर द गवर्नमेंट, दे आर नॉट बी think about this protest is going for the resignation, only for resignation of the education minister Dharmendra Pradhan, because many of the opposition leaders just go from there, and they are just threatening for the Hindus may gods. They also threats for the Hindus may deity, and also for the connection of the government which is humiliates for the Hindus. But it is not be going and going for the protest which is like the resignation of the education minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Basically, it is happen like the different leaders like the Chandrasekhar Rawat, and also for the Aam Aadmi Party leader also going through. Sapa leader is also Congress leader, the main opposition leader Congress Rahul Gandhi, which they did not visit Jantar Mantar. They know about it is not the main agenda of the resignation of the education minister. They also know about the agenda of CJP, because CJP ideology is very versatile. They just not think about the development. They just think about the propaganda, and also we just think about the propaganda which is happening for the 1 month is anti-nationals, because the every slogan which is raised for the Jantar Mandar is basically for the anti-nationalism, which is connection also having for the anti-nationalism, which is Abdul Umar Khalid, which is also for the national anti-nationalist slogan in 2016, and also for the different opposition leader is also threatening for the government, but they have not proper agenda for the resignation of the education minister. They also we raise concern about the humanitarian deficiency. So the challenges emerging out from the 21 day of hunger strike by the Sonam Wangchuk and also for their followers, which is happening, and the government is just removed by the Sonam Wangchuk and shifted in the hospital, because the court is order because Sonam Wangchuk health is concerning about, and their weight is 6 kg and 7 kg lose for the 20 days. Okay, in 28 June, they just try to the hunger strike, and last 18 July, the police of Delhi shifted in the hospital because their health concern, because it is raising concern about, because there are two reasons. First of all, it is not a national issue, it is also a global issue, because Sonam Wangchuk is also a engineer and environmentalist, but they are ideologically which is also inspired for the youth, and they will also connect for the youth. But this protest is basically is not like the resignation of the education minister Dharmendra Pradhan. We also support CJP leader like the Deepke, and also we support for the first of all, also we support for the CJP ideology. But after we deeply search about, after deeply I just think about the members of the CJP, I will very shocked about when different CJP leaders and CJP members, which is coming on the front of the camera, they will also oppose for the Hindus deity. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है कि सिर्फ आप हिंदू हिंदू के देवता को ही आप गाली दे सकते हो या कुछ भी बुरा भला कह दोगे तो देश आपको ऐसे ही जाने देगा। मतलब कि आपको सिर्फ सनातन धर्म ही कमज़ोर दिखता है क्या? जब भी मन करे कोई भी आएगा, "एला गरा साला तुम बेंचोद, तुम लोग आकर और भगवान को गाली देकर और चले जाओगे।" ऐसा थोड़ी होता है। अभी भी ऐसे बहुत सारे प्रोटेस्टर में हैं जो भगवान को ही गाली दे रहे हैं। तुम्हारा एजेंडा ही सिर्फ़ साफ-साफ झलक रहा है कि तुम एंटी नेशनल हो। बिकॉज़ बहुत सारे ऐसे मेंबर्स थे जिसने हमारे प्रेमानंद महाराज जी को भी अभद्र भाषा बोला। उनके बारे में ये उनके क्या बोलें, उनके पैर के धूल के भी लायक नहीं है और उनके बारे में बोल दिया। मतलब जो हमारे सनातन धर्म के जो बड़े-बड़े गुरु हैं, उनके बारे में ये लोग बोल दिए। तुम्हारा एजेंडा क्या था? तुम्हारा मेन एजेंडा था कि एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर के रेजिग्नेशन। बट तुमने कहाँ-कहाँ अपना जो अपना क्या बोलते हैं एजेंडा हो, वो कहाँ-कहाँ मोड़ दिया। सनातन धर्म से तो तुमको मतलब ही नहीं होना चाहिए। जो जो स्टूडेंट जो स्टूडेंट ने झेला था नीट के एग्ज़ाम में, वो तो मुद्दा तुम्हारा है नहीं। और बेसिकली ये मुद्दा अब तो ख़त्म होना ही चाहिए। सरकार बहुत ज़्यादा मर्सी कर रही है, ये मुद्दा बहुत ही पहले ही ख़त्म हो जाना चाहिए। जिस दिन नीट का एग्ज़ाम री-नीट एग्ज़ाम हुआ था, क्योंकि आफ्टर नीट एग्ज़ामिनेशन गवर्नमेंट विल डिक्लेयर नीट एग्ज़ामिनेशन फाइनल रिजल्ट्स एंड also be the aspirant which is appearing in the NEET examination, they will happy because government is a proper transparency, and without any obligation they will release for the NEET examination results. And this protest is the going from the 1 month. It is the government supremacy which is given them more and more optimistic work for theirs. But this protest is not for the helping for the aspirant. This protest is just like the favorables for the opposition, and this protest is also for the nationalism which is going for the different way, because the slogan which is raising from the Jantar Mantar is not the digestion for the country, because there are two reasons. First of all, they will criticize from the Sanatan Dharma. They also criticize from our Dharma Guru, because they will also criticize from the youngster which they are faithfully trust for the government, because we are just choosing for the government, and we believe for the democracy, and democracy which help for the proper transparency of the work and authenticity for the civilians. Okay, so different way of the challenges and it's a execution of work, but the despite of the just be the favorable of the conditions, and it's favorable for the regardless, but different of the community like the minority which is happen, which is they will happy for this protest, and they will also support for the CJP, because their only one agenda for the current government is how to break downs, and they will just out from the ruling position. But they don't think about this government is not working for the Hindus, they also work from the all the holistic approach. who is not voting for the government and who is also for the voting for the government. But BJP have a some of the lacking behind. They have not be proper working in different states. They have also lack of the governance. They have also lack of the policy executions. They have also lack of the proper way of the execution of different way of the examinations. But what is the next options we have? No, because there is no any uh, political party which give us proper authenticates of the work, transparency of work, and proper trust building for the different way and its execution. I am not supporting for the BJP government, but what is the next way and next options we have? Because if we see about the opposition leader, which is also talk about the unethical work, unethical behavior, unethical structure of the connectivity, they will not talk about the proper agenda of the country. They have the ability for being leaders, but the agenda is not the proper way, and it's the majority of the voters will not trust for them. Because if we voting for them, the main agenda is not going in the country. Because we have seen in 17 years, and after 12 years we have seen how the development is going through. But there is if 10 work is BJP doing, 7 work is going through best, but 3 and 2 work is going very lost. Because everyone have a positive and everyone has a negative, but we cannot ignore the positive aspects. If someone is saying about, "Hey, I am criticizing for the opposition, I am favoring for the current government," it is not be favoring for the current government, and I am not criticizing for the opposition government, and I am not opposing for the CJP protest, and I am also not opposing for the Sonam Wangchuk protest and Sonam Wangchuk hunger strike. I am just telling about the whole country, which is also supporting for the Sonam Wangchuk, which is going for the 1 month. They will also favorable favor for the students, which is happening for the NEET examination, how the condition of the student and aspirant which going for the suicide. So it is just